Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be announcing that my inside of my setup is for sale. And I'm sorry guys, it's not going to be some exciting content. It's just about trying to find a buyer because all of this stuff is going to be for sale and this video is all about that. So let's get right into the video. Okay guys, so for starters, I apologize if there's some wind in the audio. It's pretty windy right now, but let's get right into it. So we had a couple guys go over the van. We were trying to evaluate how much it's worth and we came up with a bunch of numbers. We did it like 3 or 4 times and we basically valued the interior setup at $4,950.96. Now that's before taxes. If you add around 7% taxes, in each city, each state, every county has different taxes. Like it's as high as 10% in some of the cities in Orange County, but we're gonna go with 7% tax. So if you add 7% tax on the $4,950.96, that's $346.50 just in taxes. So that brings the value to this van at $5,297.46. So we'll go over a little bit about how I got that number, but the final price of what this is going to be for sale, it's going to be $2,500. So basically you cut that $5,200 in half, or almost in half, because it's actually $5,297.40. So you cut that in half by 50%. I came up with a number of $2,500. So we are going to go through everything that's for sale, and all together there are 28 items in the van that is going to accumulate the $2,500 of whatever is going to be sold. So let's go over that right now. Okay guys, so let's start with the big stuff first. The floor and the subfloor is being sold. So the subfloor has a giant piece of plywood underneath that, and on top is the diamond plate. So that's 2 items right there. Now you have the 2 doors, that's 2 items right there. And you have this frame, which comes with a shelf, the combo reel, and this reel here. So basically this is a reel frame. It goes onto this big frame, and you also have this shelf here, and there's also these things that are screwed into the shelf, so you have more reels here. So this is all one frame, okay? So I just call it as one, even though there's like some multi pieces that bring it to that big thing. But you have that frame, and you have this electrical reel, you have glove box, you have a shelf for your brushes, which is by Mac Shine. There is also a foam cannon holder right here that's going to be included in this sale. Also, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 bottle holders, and you have a Mac Shine brush holder. Now let's go over that real quick because I know that was a lot of stuff, guys. If you go on MacShineUSA.com, these are being sold for $45.99 each, okay? Now, this thing is being sold for around the same price, and this one is being sold for around $25 or something. And this, if you go into H2O or any of the builders shops, these are being sold for $50. This is $20. And this is $100, brand new. It's a big gauge, it's a 12 gauge, and it's rated for a pretty good amount of power, guys. So it has a 3-prong here. These are like $99 before taxes. Everything I'm telling you guys is before taxes. So obviously when you want to go buy one of these from Mac Shine, it's not going to be just $45.99 flat. So that's what you guys get so far. You get all of these bottle holders, and we added up all of the holders that I'm selling. It's like $400 just in holders. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then come with me over here. 9, 10, and then this is a Krenzel frame. We're selling that to 11. So 11 holders, okay guys? So huge amount of stuff. And let's see, what did I miss back here? I think I pretty much got it all. But you guys, with all the things, like just the frames, the doors, and the bottle holders, and the floor, that is worth over $2,500 alone. Now let's go on over here, and you get a water tank that is perfectly made for this setup. So you get 1, 2, 3 items. This is a custom fabricated metal strap to fit the indents of this water tank. 65-gallon water tank, which is valued after taxes over $400. These straps are around $200. They're about $100 each. So is this Krenzel frame. That's over $100 Krenzel frame, like around $150. So there's more items. Like I said, this is 3 items. Then this is around a $350 compressor after taxes and everything. I'm throwing this in. I'm also throwing the MacMaster in. I'm keeping my Krenzel, okay? That's pretty much all I'm keeping in this area. The other things that I'm keeping are my little collection of cox reels. Those are mine. So this whole setup will be sold with pretty much all of that. I may keep this nice little fancy bar up here, but if we find something to improve this little electric bar, guess what? I'm gonna throw in that little electric strip with you guys, and I'll throw in more stuff as we know. Like for instance, if we end up not needing this partition, I'll just throw it in, guys. Now the package deal went from 28 items to like 30 items. It just keeps adding up. There's just more and more stuff. So that's that, guys. Like I said, this is valued at over $5,000. I'm just looking to recoup half of that. So let me know. You have to DM me on my Instagram and I will get right back to you immediately. Now over here on this section, you have a steam cleaner shelf or any type of shelf, and a 3-gallon bucket fits under here perfectly. But you have a shelf here that fits the Chief steamer perfectly. It fits an ozone generator perfectly. It can fit another type of steamer perfectly, whatever you guys need. And this is its own independent shelf here, like that. Then you have this shelf, which is a floating shelf, and it attaches to that big heavy duty frame on the back of the van. But plus it has these nice brackets that secure it to the van here. There's a couple more over there. This shelf is rated to hold a lot of weight, you guys. So that's how that works here. You have 1 shelf, you have 2 shelf, you have a towel shelf, you have combo reel frames, you have a tank strap, you have the floor with the wood. It's a full-blown business that I am selling here, guys, turnkey. So now you guys can see why the setup is valued around $5,300. It's a full business that I am selling. You can go from waking up in the morning with no business to buying a full business from me and going to sleep that night with a full ready turnkey business. And guys, I really don't care what you guys do with this setup. I don't care if you have a Ram ProMaster City or a Transit Connect or no van. All I want is to make this sale and make it quick and get a good deposit on whoever's going to buy it. We're gonna take a really good deposit, and this setup is going to stay like this until June 16th, until Blue Shine starts to disassemble it. We're gonna disassemble it nice and neat, and then that buyer is gonna come and take delivery of their purchase. So you guys, whatever you wanna do with it, buy the setup, put it in your garage, put it away, flip it, sell it, put it in your van, whatever you wanna do, that's your business. But everything is going to be sold as a whole for $2,500, okay guys? Okay guys, so with that said, Blue Shine did offer whoever gets this setup that they will install it in their van for $600. Now, my last video when I announced that I was going to be selling this, I did say that I wanted somebody with a ProMaster City and I wanted somebody to go down to Blue Shine and keep this van intact and put it in their van pretty much the same way. But you guys, like I said, you can do whatever you want with it. You don't have to go have them install it. You don't have to do any of that. But yes, that is a great deal. $600 for installation. And basically you don't have to do anything. You just bring your van to Blue Shine. Everything's just sitting there already staged, ready for them to install it. And when they do the install, they do little custom fabrications and all of the little plumbings and electrical and different things that you might bring them that you want to have installed. So it's a good value. It definitely is. But I do not want to deter anybody from making this purchase. So, I mean, you guys, look at how beautiful this thing is. It's really, really nice. And I know $2,500 is a lot of money, you guys, to some people that are just still working their 9 to 5. And it's gonna be a tough little decision. But if I can't sell this, I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep the whole setup. I'm gonna store it, and I'm gonna buy another van, and I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna buy a van at the auction, or no, who am I kidding? I'm not gonna go to no auction. I'm gonna buy a van somewhere, and I'm going to install it and have a second van, and then I will sell that van as a whole. So either way, something's getting sold. So let me know, guys. Send me the DM. Let's get this show on the road. I already had 2 flaky buyers, so I want to get this thing going ASAP. I'm tired of making these announcements. I might make one more announcement on Instagram, and then that's it. I'm just going to keep the setup. I'm going to decide to just keep it. I love it, so it's probably right that I keep it. All right, guys, I appreciate you for watching. And this setup is going to be killer. I think one of the next videos I'm going to make is I'm going to show off all of the equipment and stuff that I have purchased for the new build. It's all staged in the apartment. Looks like a warehouse in there, and it's a bunch of cool stuff. So I'll go over some of those products and equipment, machines and stuff like that, new cox reels, new vacuums, new compressors. What else did I get? Toolboxes, all kinds of cool stuff. But yeah, guys, also we have my carpet extractor. This is my and Eric's brainchild. We are responsible for this. We are the only 2 guys you can get this from. It's the deck hand spotter. I have all kinds of content on that, but this is taking over the scene and replacing the mighty 8070. It's just so compact. It's like a little briefcase. It's a 3-gallon spotter, and it's heated with a 1,000-watt heater and 120 psi. It has the same exact power as the mighty. So it's a great machine. This is my generator and a bunch of other stuff that I'm obviously keeping. So all right, guys, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you on the next video. And until then, take care, guys.